Most artists use personal experiences when writing lyrics for the music that is being created. Chino Grande is no exception to that, as he was raised in a notoriously rough neighborhood in East Los Angeles, California. Growing up witnessing poverty, gang life, drug dealers and drug users, Chino was forced to grow up faster than most youth his age. Playing through his radio as a kid was oldies, Eazy-E, NWA and Brownside. Before middle school, life for Chino consisted of gang life, ditching school, parties and abusing drugs, and by the age of 12, Chino's parents decided to move to Whittier, California in order to move to a different environment. With a new city but same mentality, Chino was on his way to his first middle school of 3. From different middle schools to high school was the same as his life in East LA. The fast life continued into high school, and his parent had decided it was best that he find a new place to live. Not living on the streets, Chino stayed traveling within his city, staying with his grandparents and friends, balancing a temporary home between them. During high school, Chino would go to different house parties and rap over the beats the DJ would play. Chino was beginning to make a name for himself as a performer. Being influenced by Kid Frost, Proper DOS, and the Bangin' on Wax CDs, Chino was starting to practice his craft as a musician. Music became a real option when Chino received a karaoke machine as a gift. With different music topics, ideas and the skill to rhyme it all into song, the karaoke machine was used as a mini recording studio with Chino rapping over instrumental beats. With the concept of all I need is a mic, Chino perfected his rhyme patterns, lyrical ability and subject matter through his setup, and was ready for the next step in the music industry. Submitting his demo to Wreck of Wicked Minds, there was no reply. A few weeks later, Chino seen Wreck at a local record store. Wreck told Chino that he has heard the demo, but misplaced the artist information and wanted to work with him. Making music professionally was not cheap or easy in 1998, and especially being 17 years old. Chino had to buy beats and pay for studio time for his first album, titled Hard Times in the Barrio. With the success of Hard Times in the Barrio, Chino quickly went to work with his follow-up album Gangster by Blood. With both albums creating attention throughout the music business, Chino started working on a supergroup called Charlie Rocampo. With members Lil Minor, Baby Jokes, Midget Loco, Fusty Two Guns, and Jasper Loco, and signed a deal with record label, Urban Kings Music Group. With the formation of talented artists and the new record label, Charlie Rocampo produced 9 albums that have built the reputation as one of the top groups in the industry. With the Charlie Rocampo albums completed, Chino began to work on his first solo project with the Urban Kings Music Group, entitled Still Active. The Still Active album brought something new to a genre that was fresh and innovating. Chino has the talent to make a hip-hop track and follow it with a love song for the ladies. Still Active was a big success, and fans and critics alike throughout the world gave rave reviews. The follow-up to Still Active was highly anticipated due to the success of the album, and fans were eager to hear the next Chino Grande CD, which is titled Slow It Down. Slow It Down became an instant classic with fans, critics and other artists, and created anthems within My Neighborhood, Yours and You Fell in Love with a Gangster. Chino Grande was at the top of his craft, and he cemented those statements with his most recent album The Story of My Life. The Story of My Life had topics of politics, love songs, hip-hop songs and empowering songs. The song Blue Rose has received airplay throughout the country, and Nuclear Apocalypse I Had a Dream and Misunderstood became fan favorites and most requested. As all Chino Grande and Charlie Rocampo fans are waiting Chino's next album, only one this is for sure. It will be another album that won't disappoint, because Chino has only gotten bigger and better with each of his albums.